eventually, those things are going to convert. And honestly, JoJo, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about this matchup here?
It's hard to agree about item characters versus item characters, but Duckhunt is a different kind of item character because you cannot pick up this item. It is not a true classic item character.
You can pick up Toon Links, right? So.
You know, Hembo is, I want to say my pick to win this set is JoJo, just because he has been so hot. The Toon Link has been going real clean. But I want to see that can play continue from Hembo that he showed to the latter end of the set against Pokemon.
I think no matter what, it's going to be about consistency. And JoJo, in my book, has had a little more consistency in the matches I've seen. But the trickery is definitely on Hembo's side, and that's the mix-up you're really going to need to kind of clutch it out.
Yeah.
Chris, would you like to elaborate?
Yes, I would.
Welcome back.
So right now, in terms of consistency, we're seeing a pretty consistent percentage split right now.
Hembo catching the ball.
Yeah.
Back in his face. I don't know how much we're going to see that. See how much Hembo tries to use the bomb in this matchup against JoJo. They're just trading back and forth at this point. JoJo in danger off stage. That can be a big deal off stage in this game. You know, Toon doesn't have a ton of options off stage to cover.
All right, that interaction I think showed us a little bit how a peek into how these players are going to cope with pressure.
Yeah.
Hembo held shield the entire time, just stood there. JoJo danced around a little bit, tried to reposition.
Right.
We're going to see, once we start getting into these last hit situations, if these players can recognize those habits and then do something to punish.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing the habits being at play here, trying to feel each other out. But who's going to spill first blood? I think it's coming up very soon here, depending on this interaction.
There's a huge percentage lead here, but the difference, well, I don't know. One can should kill JoJo at this point.
Yep.
And one bomb conversion should be enough to kill Hembo.
We are just dancing around.
It's an all-around tiny dance around here. Little Toon not able to find his conversion. Hembo just sit and chill. Now he's in trouble. He's got that can. Almost used it against him.
Okay, gonna get more tech on a little bit more percent. All right, can we get the ledge trap here? The up B. Missed the time and
the slow exchange of F tilts at the ledge.
Okay, so Hembo using the grab, throwing JoJo off to draw first blood here.
Duckhunt using their notorious kill throw at the edge of the stage.
That's right, the notorious one.
Many stocks to fall in there.
We have a completely even game though, 2 stocks to 2. JoJo offstage. Hembo has been opting, instead of chasing the offstage with that can, to keep it right at the ledge, taking away one of JoJo's options.
Yeah, it is a powerful ledge trap tool.
Yeah.
All right, JoJo is now popping off though, saying like this lead is now mine. But Hembo retaliating, getting the conversions with the clay pigeon.
So many items.
What I'm noticing a little bit so far is the difference in how much each of these players gets off of a single hit. Hembo is getting explosion into one aerial follow-up. These two-piece things, and JoJo is having kind of wild strings once we get in, and often they lead to situations like that, where a stock's gone.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. It's not just about like the conversions, about where are they going to end up putting the great positioning to get the kill. As we're seeing JoJo do just that.
And we saw JoJo live at the first stock to 186 or something like that.
No way, you are not dead, but that was amazing.
JoJo just holding forward and hitting Hembo every single swing that he's throwing out there.
Yeah, so I think the difference here is going to be whether or not Hembo can change that first stock approach, where they were just able to chip away at JoJo, but not actually seal the deal.
Yeah, it's momentum, right? You're definitely going to need that against a player like JoJo.
Yeah, you need to figure out how to end this before 186 more consistently.
JoJo connecting with all of his projectiles right now. 2 boomerangs and a bomb.
It's the injury.
Slap chop.
Slap chop. Out of here. And a pick too.
Like I said, JoJo on fire right now.
JoJo, I actually think I'm going to recycle this joke, but JoJo did find the can opener. It's just a sword.
Yeah, it's right there. It's F2. You saw it right there.
Yeah, you can see about the little can opener and the sword.
I thought you were cooking. I thought you were stirring something.
You got him cooking?
What was he cooking?
JoJo's cooking.
Yeah, JoJo's going to put up a 3-0.
I mean, you keep playing like that, I wouldn't be surprised.
He certainly knows some kind of recipe.
Grilling duck today?
I was contemplating. I was like, are we gonna go there? Are we gonna make the duck dying joke?
You can't make a dog dying joke.
Yeah, I'm about to say, leave the dog out of it, please. Like,
Put a duck in a restaurant. Alright? Alright, game 2, we're gonna jump. Taking some damage here, but Thembo just chasing across the stage with the dash attacks.
oh my god, a lot of scramble going on there, but
A lot of scramble.
yeah, Thembo continuing the bleeding. Gonna sit back here, let that can do its work, you know.
And you know
Do
what?
it for me.
Maybe the lack of platforms, maybe this empty, open expanse is doing Embo some favors because JoJo is stuck in disadvantage right now.
He's finally using the can off stage a little bit more. Next with it once, threats with it again. Oh my goodness, the can.
But we saw the first game open similarly. JoJo was at a crazy high percent.
Yep.
And then still took the game. So Embo's got to seal this stock before the bleeding gets worse.
JoJo's just got to hang on to a little bit more percent before he loses the stock, moves back in it. But Embo using that can on the ledge.
Nicely done. This time we're reacting to JoJo's options.
Yep.
We're not going to have this snowball out of control and end up at the even game. Embo's actually holding on to a lead here.
Yeah. 100%. Embo connecting with another string, and you're talking about the explosive string. That was a pretty explosive one there. I'm not necessarily known for that when can isn't involved, but
And now in the stock lead, that like JoJo has to push forward, and you know if you push forward, this gives like Thembo more real estate to kind of.
Wow.
I mean, I guess lose a stock when I say that, but
I mean, we say that, but JoJo
Might have been trying to drift away there. That seemed like it was a very fast kill.
when he's been his best, he's been aggressively pushing forward. Weird enough, you don't expect that from Toon, but that's exactly what's been happening.
I do like the gunman trying to cover the low recovery.
yeah, I appreciate how aggressive these zoner characters have been performing right here with these players.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're judging a book by its cover, you're dead wrong. You gotta open up the pages,
Right.
because these zoners are going in.
They're going in. Yep.
Embo just slowly pulling away at JoJo's resources until he's finally left off stage without a jump, without a bomb,
Oh my gosh.
and now without a stock.
The amount of swinging that's just been going on in this game, like FD has unleashed the beast.
I mean, it's like some interdimensional portal, right? So everything from all the dimensions is just coming flying on the stage right now.
This is so.
These might not even be this Toon Link's bombs.
They're from another game.
They're multiverse.
They're
Multiverse.
from the future.
Yeah.
I mean, right now we're seeing that in the scramble, Thembo is really succeeding, right? And so it's. I think we might go on to the next game here. Thembo really making a statement, to be honest.
Yeah. He's been so aggressive with the can off stage in this game versus the last game where he used it more of a ledge guarding tool. Now he's using it as an edge guarding tool.
Wow.
There we go.
All
The
right.
trade once again
Sick.
not in your favor. You got to be careful about sharking when that can is out.
Sick dog.
That was the worst one of the night so far.
It's just-
I'll agree. I'll agree.
That
Tim,
was- yeah,
Tim,
yeah,
you agree too? All right.
Even Dewey's retracting
All
that.
right. All right. We'll see Dewey perform at Carnegie Hall. You know.
That's right, that's right. Yeah, I'm going to a comedy show Monday night.
Are you really?
Then put some more
Yo,
tools in my bag.
Yo,
There you go.
take me with you. Hold on, man. Hold on.
All right, game number 3. I suspect we're not going to FD again. Yep. Small battlefield it is. More dynamic terrain, more options for getting away from things.
Yeah, I like the small battlefield pick here from
Good.
but also presents more like we saw so much scrambling
Right.
in the second game. Like the platforms help prevent that, but also it's a smaller surface. So let's see what happens.
Oh, there is the clay
The
pitch
chain.
extensions. I'm loving it.
And Bo's really stepped his game up here. Like he's connecting with everything right now. This can off stage has been so hard for JoJo to do.
I like tossing the bomb up to kind of
Yep.
negate the edge guard attempt.
Yeah, he needs to do something because right now it's you know, Toon does have different options off stage, but when he's so far away from the stage, there's not a lot he can do. All he can do is drift it, and it's so susceptible to that can.
And I would say JoJo's been a good job at drifting in a lot of those situations, but eventually your luck does run out. There we go. JoJo being a lot more aggressive, I think is what you need to do. That boomerang coming right back.
Yeah, and by the same token, not being blindly aggressive because you saw JoJo run up and then shield, which blew the can up onto Embo.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gets that can back on ledge. What the? Okay.
I mean, the duck beak is not going to be...
You said scramble right here.
That's exactly what's going on. I'm shocked at how much of that we're seeing in this matchup.
All right, at this point, up B out of shield should start killing from Toon Link.
Ledge that back throw to kill, but the center stage, no go.
Once again, JoJo in 180s.
Yep.
Finding the kill with the up smash and 183. Now, Dashik not going to take it, but you got to watch out for that can. It can definitely going to take your life.
I do like you said, he's keeping the bomb in his hand. He's throwing it back at the ledge just to give Embo something to think about while he's chasing him down with that can. It's helping him out.
You can't sit here and you can't position your thing for free.
Yep, exactly.
You can't deal with both things, right? You know, you have to pay attention to this thing, or you risk, missing out on, dealing with the real accuser. But there we go, Thembo.
Gets him back off stage next to the boomerang. And ooh, Joan is starting to connect off stage a little bit. It's the up B, but Thembo back on stage using that counter attack.
Really quick reactions there, almost leading into a huge offstage swing from JoJo.
Okay, so the roll in behind him into the bomb, turns that up air. JoJo's starting to try to figure out different ways to approach Thembo because he's been stuffing him for the last game and a half. We're seeing some adaptation here.
There have been so many explosions here, I feel like I'm watching Snake. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, no kidding, right? But yeah, JoJo really, like you said, Dewey, really bringing the projectiles to him, right? Not just throwing it at like a mid-range situation.
He dashed right into his shield, waited for Thembo to do something, and JoJo getting rewarded for it there.
JoJo also a lot bolder against Embo's shield than the opposite because... Oh, but the bomb! He couldn't do anything at the bomb!
And honestly, it was really hard to see, right? It was kind of like an unseeable situation that Thembo kind of came out on top.
Imagine this in doubles.
Oh, God.
And doubles is already like a noise fest, right? With visuals.
Oh, okay. Characters trading a little bit with their...
Everybody exploding, but only Embo dying.
Yes, yeah, you got it.
That's the play-by-play for that interaction.
Okay, JoJo kind of popping out there, getting a lot of damage on the board.
59% immediately. JoJo taking advantage of his extra credit here on the second stop.
Ooh, and changing directions. That was very tricky. Bouncing into the stage and then falling off of it.
I got hit by that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice drifts once again. JoJo really staying alive by just being patient. Offstage, not want to deal with the can.
Embo's putting so much pressure on JoJo that he's forced to let the ball blow up on himself at times. It's tough.
JoJo's being really smart with these bombs here. They're getting him out of a lot of really tricky situations. But Embo is able to find the up air needed to close that stock off, and now this is doable as long as Embo keeps his cool.
The shield stare down between these two competitors. Last on game 3 and both bumping their shield. But JoJo in his bag right now.
His name is Jonas, and Jonas will get another game on the board.
And another pig.
And another pig.
Oink, oink.
Little oinks.
What's the game where you can collect the pigs? You can get like a golden pig.
That's Paper Mario.
Little oink.
Paper Mario.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. I knew that was, you unlocked something in my head in that combat.
Yeah, I mean, the more we see it, we'll probably see a golden pig at this point because JoJo is shooting for the gold with his plays.
Extremely cute optional part of the game. Yes. Love me some Paper Mario, love me some Little Oinks.
Paper Mario is the map. So right now, you gotta do a Wind Waker and Duck Hunt, okay?
Everybody, check out Serona streams. We're doing Wind Waker soon.
True?
That's the one plug I'm allowed to do as the first time we started the series.
Listen,
big if true.
You're the Orbitar guy. You can plug it. I don't care if you plug last on Game 5 Grand Final. That's your time. Baby.
I'm not that tasteless.
Oh, that was so cool. JoJo boomeranging the can angled opposite.
Oh my god, like he knew.
You know what? I kind of like the Moxie on that. Because that's not a thing JoJo's gone for this whole set.
I mean,
and that would have been a huge momentum swing.
You gotta show you have guts sometimes.
Given how long these first stock are going, yeah.
JoJo sat and shielded allowed Embo to walk up and throw him, but it didn't matter. JoJo taking the stock right away. See Embo can strike back. He's been pretty good at taking the stock back right away. Okay.
And this blind, not being having blind aggression like you mentioned earlier, Serona, I think has been paying off for JoJo, and Dembo might need to adopt the same thing.
Yeah, he started to throw these clay pigeons out quite a bit now. But right now taking a ton of damage from JoJo chasing him off stage.
And this is, I would say right now we're seeing a shortcoming of a character like Duck Hunt, where you're very trap oriented, but if you're always on the back foot, you can't set any traps up.
Yep.
Right, you're basically shutting down what the character can do.
Yes, yeah.
Great see grab back to the ledge from JoJo. He takes a 3 stocks to 1 lead, 1.8. JoJo running away with this game 4.
Thembo better pull out all the stops here if they want him to keep moving on, because JoJo looking to move on to this bracket at this rate.
All right, is this how it starts? Is this how JoJo moves on?
Thembo saying, no, not quite yet. I'm not done. I got this can in my back pocket. Almost evens up the percent, although there is a stock difference between the two. Thembo throwing those clay pigeons and chasing JoJo in the corner. JoJo's running around dash attacking right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the gunman, that guy was like,
he was innocent, right?
To me, that was like if you called a phone a friend lifeline on Millionaire, and they were like, I don't know the answer, and they just leave. That's what that gunman did for Embo right there.
And Embo also might have run out of answers. And the classic, you would have had it no other way. JoJo winning with an up B? Who he remembers? Who he remembers?
Oh, we remember.
Phone and
viewers remember. You all remember at home.